Now today, I've got a Bissell upright vacuum, an upright that falls over. And this little catch here that's supposed to hold it up so it doesn't fall over. Right. After time, these wear out. And we've got like 3 of these over the years that these have all done the same thing. They just wear out and they won't hold up your upright. And I've got a way to fix that. I'm going to show you right now. Now you're going to need a couple of screws. That's a drywall screw, 3/4 inch. And this is just a little self-drilling screw or self-threading screw that we'll need to retain the spring. This spring, you'll need one about like this. I found this from an old airsoft gun, and I'm going to cut it right about here. There we go. So it's about 1.5 inches long. If you look down in here, I don't know if you can see that. I'll shine my flashlight where this flapper is. If you look down in there, there's a little bit of a flap at the bottom of that. That's where the spring's going to sit. Now first off, I'm going to drill a hole down in the bottom of this flap so it'll hold the bottom of the spring when I put it in. Okay, after you get your spring in, or your screw in, then you put your spring in. I'm going to put it right over that screw. I only screwed it in 3 or 4 turns, so it's still sticking up out of the bottom of this. You have to kind of help this along a little bit. Let me set the screwdriver down. Go ahead and get your spring and you put it over the screw down here on the bottom of that, and that will retain it down in the bottom. But before I do that, I need to show you something else. Now on this flap, if you look, you'll see there's 2 gussets, one here and one down here. Down here is where I'm going to screw in my other screw, but first I have to grind this gusset back a little bit so I can get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I'll just clear away a little of that melted flashing there. There we go. Now you can see I have plenty of room. This is a good time to go ahead and put the spring in. Right about there. That way I'll have her already close to in position. Okay, this is where I run in the drywall screw. And that's why I needed that clearance cut so I can get this in here. And just a little bit of a screw so it sticks out down below that gusset a little bit. There we go. Now, the trick is to finagle this spring in underneath to catch under the tip of that screw. And this does take a little bit of work, but probably hard to see what I'm doing here, but I think you got the idea. You need to be able to retain this spring in position, and it's got to catch in under that screw there. So after you finagle with this for a while, you'll get it. There we go. Now it's spring loaded. There. Now you see that the spring works great. It snaps the clip right up there and holds it upright like it's supposed to. There we have it. So remember, if you can't impress them with intelligence,